All right, so we got no Pappas today, so he's going to miss all the fun stuff about the naked guy riding on the train. That's a key for special right there, so I can't wait to find out more about that. And we were dropping more bombs on Iran, which I say I think it's time to just step on the gas there and take those dudes out. And then there's even more crazy shit going on in New York with the communist Mondani. It never stops.
It doesn't stop.
And the communists are all over the place. So we'll kick all that stuff around on the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. So I think today is the first day we've really seen it around here. What is the deal with the wildfires in Canada?
Oh, the smoke.
It wasn't. Didn't we have fire? Didn't they have some last year that came? Did we did?
It was either last year or the year before. We've definitely experienced.
I think we had it bad. We had it worse here the last time. I think today is really the first day I've noticed it.
I didn't know. I didn't notice it yesterday, but
I didn't notice it really yesterday.
On the way to the pool. I could tell.
Yeah.
I popped into one of our rail sites the other day to drop off some stuff, and the superintendent, who had come from up past Wilmington, he was like, Wilmington, you couldn't even see across the street.
Really?
So just an hour north of us.
Well, I've seen video from like Cleveland, and it's pretty thick up there.
Luckily, we got out of Cleveland just in time.
Yeah, you were in Cleveland,
so we didn't have to deal with that.
About that.
I know it's been a while since we podcasted.
How long has it been?
Like 13 days almost.
You were out of town, and God knows what Pappas is doing.
he's wafting the fires from Michigan.
Maybe sending out smoke signals. But I love it because Trump is like hammering Canada, and he's talking about, if they don't get their shit together up there, maybe we'll just increase more tariffs on Canada. And then the Canadian Prime Minister, or whatever his name is going back at Trump. Because let me see. Here's that's what Trump said. I can't find the one with the guy here. Let me see. The Ontario premier is slamming Trump over the wildfires. He talks about it's a terrible scenario, spreading forest fires in his province. We have other people in other parts of the country that are watching the podcast. So if you're I know we got people in California and other places around the country, but if you're getting it there, I heard it was pretty bad in California too. But he says, we're trying to get through this. The guy's name is Ford, Doug Ford, the premier of Ontario. He said, if the situation were reversed in the U.S., we're facing wildfires, we're going down there to be in support of our neighbors. Is the U.S. not offering any support to Canada for fighting these forest fires there?
I believe they sent.
Do we not have assets up there? Do we not have?
I thought they sent some forestry guys up there.
I don't think we have any wildfires burning in the United States right now, do we?
I don't know.
Not that I know of. No big ones anyway. Currently.
I think they sent some guys up there.
I would imagine that. When these things happen, we send. We got tankers and people who know how to do that kind of stuff. Send them up there.
The ditch diggers. Which is hard, and I bust balls because I have a couple buddies that do that.
Yeah,
they do that forestry stuff, and no, thank you. I'd rather go into a burning building than go into the wilderness and dig fucking trenches and fire breaks. I'd much rather go into a building that's on fire.
God,
it's a hard work.
Oh my God,
I don't know, and I meant to look that up, to be honest with you. Of like how many of Canada's equivalent of forestry firefighters they have. I don't know that number.
The region has few roads. The region has few roads and relies heavily on air travel. Thousands of people have already evacuated to other cities farther south in Ontario. Major forest fires have become a regular occurrence in Canada, home to some of the world's largest forests. Climate experts say rising temperatures have led to drier timber and increased fire risk. Federal Natural Resource Department said Saturday 69 new fires were reported overnight in Canada, raising the total to 955 separate fires. 11,000 square miles so far.
So ChatGPT.
900, that sounds like a lot of fires, doesn't it?
It does sound like
900 fires.
Although there isn't a perfect apples to apples comparison, but the United States has between 25,000 and 35,000 active wildland firefighters during fire season. So like they go on and off. And then Canada has between 5,000 and 7,000.
It sounds like Canada needs more trained firefighters.
Yeah.
Especially because they have it says right here, the piece I had right here out of Newsmax said they have the world's largest forests. A lot of forest area in Canada.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it from the air. A lot of woods down there. It's a lot of woods down there.
It's mediocre woods because I call Canada a mediocre country. No offense, Tyler, but if I can't get in there because of some mishaps in my past, I'm not writing a letter to your government to get into that country.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, step up. But
get your shit under control.
Step up your forest management. Step up the number of your commitment to firefighters and the equipment you need and all the rest of that, and do what you're supposed to do. But Trump is, we're holding Canada responsible for the fact they are not properly maintaining their forests and brush therein. The United States is being unnecessarily invaded by filthy, polluted, and unhealthy air.
That's so Trump-esque anyway. We're being invaded by filthy air.
The cost is incalculable. Canada has refused to engage in basic forest management and debris removal, knowing that such refusal will lead to exactly this result. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So at least it's not that bad, but
it's not bad here. But yeah, up north.
So on one hand, we need a good strong wind to blow all this away, but then on the other hand, you got a good strong wind up there that'll just fan the flames.
Just makes it worse.
And make it that much worse.
Just makes it worse.
But no, but on a serious note, I got a buddy. Brian Moore.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He was same age as me, and he got into the Explorer program and got into the fire service early on. That's like a lifelong thing for him. And several years ago, when they had those fire jumpers that got trapped on that hillside.
Oh, Granite Mountain.
Yeah. And
that's a big one. I don't know if that's
he knew several of those guys.
That's a great movie, by the way.
But
Josh Brolin.
You get in a situation where you're on a hillside and that fire gets below you, starts coming up the hill. I mean, you're in trouble.
And it's
it's
like that
very fast.
The snap of a finger, man. Yeah, I give it up to those guys because it is very, very tough firefighting work.
Yeah, so,
I'm not built for it. I can admittedly on the whole internet say I'm not built for it, and I'm okay with it.
Probably takes a certain kind of guy or gal to want to go out there and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, to go out with hardly any water, if any, and a shovel and a pick, and then just start digging fire breaks.
Do fire breaks really work though?
Yeah. They absolutely work. But
but so much of the fire is up in the air with the trees and the embers go across.
You'll have some but the fire breaks because it's spreading across
it's on the ground.
It's spreading across all that loose foliage that's on the ground. So when you put a 2 foot, 3 foot break, it has nowhere else to go. You're still going to have embers and stuff flying and the winds that the heat fucking creates. It's just that's crazy in itself. Just the way that happens. You have wind, but that heat, the thermal dynamics change, and it's impressive, but scary as well.
You ever try to dig up a shrub from your yard?
No, I fucking pay people to do that.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
I fucking strap it to my fucking hitch and try to just drive out in the fucking road.
But imagine being out in the middle of the wilderness and you're trying to, bush after bush after bush after bush,
and
you've got to dig this,
and you've got nothing for protection but a piece of aluminum foil.
Yeah,
the shake and bake that they jump into. It's hopefully they can get them under control. Hopefully everybody's safe first and foremost. I mean, we're bitching about our air quality, but somewhat in jest. But
I'm not feeling any ill effects at the moment.
No, today's the first day
I'm glad I don't live
physically seen it
closer though.
Oh, my allergies. I mean, it's bad.
Could get worse. All right, tell me about the guy on the train.
Oh yeah. This was
you found this one.
Let me pull it up here. I've always want. I don't know.
People get killed doing that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I was going to ask you, have you ever felt, in somewhat sarcasm, but ever wanted to jump a train and just see where it goes? Have you ever thought about that?
There used to be, and I don't know if it still happens. Down in the right there by Sawyer Point Park in downtown Cincinnati, there's train tracks right there. They run right along the park, right along, and they follow the river. And I have been down there before when trains actually come along. And I actually thought one time about, running alongside and jumping onto the car.
You see it in movies all the time.
And riding a little bit. But then when you get close to it and you're as close as I am to you right now, and you see how fast that train is actually going, it doesn't look like it's going that fast when you're running alongside. And I mean, I was way younger too. And then I thought to myself, if I make one misstep, jump on this thing, and I was pretty confident I could have jumped on, but I was also calculating that if something went wrong, this could
one misstep and you're
very
done.
Poorly. I could wind up missing it, and so I stopped running, and I said, "No, this is not for me."
I told Jill the other day, and actually, I don't know if she sent me this or if I found it, but I said I've always wanted to just hop a train and just see where it goes. Now, obviously, railroad police do not fuck around, which I found that out in my firefighting activities where we've had issues with trains or whatever. Those police officers that are governed by the railroad companies, no sense of humor whatsoever. But I thought it would be cool, just jump on a train and fucking pack a lunch and fucking let's just see where it goes, and then jump off and be like, all right, shit, where am I? And then figure it out.
That'd be a little adventure.
Yeah.
Something to do when you're on summer vacation, right?
Well, this fellow, the headline reads, man who allegedly rode naked atop a moving locomotive, busted after bizarre train stunt. So
just being naked around a train doesn't sound like the
absolutely not
thing. I mean, they're big, they're heavy. It's a lot of metal, a lot of moving parts.
And then you've got a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Running.
And then, you're out there, butt ass naked. Did he at least have shoes on?
Well, let's get into it. I said he boarded the train, but his clothes stayed behind. An Arizona man was arrested after authorities said he allegedly broke into a Union Pacific locomotive and surfed atop the moving train in the nude as it traveled through northeastern Colorado, leaving stunned witnesses watching the bizarre ride before deputies took him into custody on Thursday. Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office identified the suspect as Daniel Ray Balance of Quartzsite, Arizona, and alleged he broke a window to enter the locomotive before climbing onto the roof while the train was moving. Oh, he looks like an upstanding individual.
Yeah.
Balance faces felony and misdemeanor charges after the incident, because I think that turns into a federal crime, I believe.
I can see that
with the rails.
Yeah, I can see that.
Look at this motherfucker. He's like, all right, just go ahead and take my mugshot.
What's he looking at?
I'm looking up to the left. Just go ahead and take the fucking picture. Authorities said witnesses reported seeing Balance riding naked atop the locomotive before deputies arrested him. The sheriff's office later shared his mugshot alongside a tongue-in-cheek Facebook post about the arrest. For those of you who had the unfortunate experience of seeing this gentleman surfing naked on top of a moving locomotive yesterday, I want you to know that he was arrested on felony and misdemeanor charges. According to the sheriff's office, Balance later told deputies he loved vodka, beer, and playing the banjo. Fucking random. He didn't even say like trains.
If you're on a train, you're playing a banjo. I mean, that's like the kind of stuff movies are made of.
Yeah, it's like a 1930s movie. You know, a guy running with the stick with the handkerchief with all his belongings jumping on. Oh my God, that's fucking amazing. Daniel expressed his love for vodka and beer and playing the banjo. Unfortunately, we had to separate him from those loves and the train ride. Instead, Daniel's spending some time at an all expenses paid stay in jail where he's presumed innocent until proven guilty. See, there's a disclaimer. They have to say that.
Does it say how much time he could be facing?
Let's see. He was booked in the Sedgwick County Jail. I'm trying to get to it. No, it doesn't give me any time. I'm sure it's not a short time, though. But hey,
that would be weird to see something like that.
He's
look at that dude up there.
He's in jail and he's only gay for the stay. So just remember that, Dan.
Which reminds me, anytime I talk about trains, I love to talk about one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is Runaway Train.
Who's in that one?
Have you seen it?
Who's in it?
Jon Voight.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's one I thought it was.
A young Rebecca De Mornay.
Mm-hmm.
You got Eric Roberts.
God,
is in there
ever since I've seen it.
Who is just fantastic. And they escape from prison, the prison up in Alaska. And the prison scenes in that movie are just absolutely brutal. And there's some scenes, there's some shots of the prison in there.
Pappas is in the chats. He said he was hanging loose.
But there's some scenes in there that show you just how absolutely isolated that prison is where they escape from. And I mean, it's cold, it's snowing, they escape, and then there's this whole drama that they go through. And Jon Voight is just fantastic in this movie. So if you've never seen it, go out and find it. It's called Runaway Train, like 1980, 83, 84, sometime in there. Yeah, early 80s. And it is just, to my way of thinking, it's an absolute classic. I love it.
It was good, actually. I may pull it up tonight. I haven't watched that in forever.
Yeah.
Joe and I were just talking about what we're going to watch tonight.
And the scene at the end when Jon Voight is up on top of the train, not naked, but he's
not naked.
He's riding it because he knows that's his final destination, man. It's just a great movie.
Not naked.
It's a great movie. So check it out sometime. And I just sent you a soundbite that I want to play from John Fetterman because
I like him. We used to bust his balls.
And deservedly so.
Yes,
because when the guy
Joe and I were just talking about this.
No, when he was running for Senate, and he was he was recovering from the stroke and whatnot. I didn't think he had any business at all being in the Senate, and he couldn't respond to a question. But he is one of the very few, and the number is going down, of Democrats who are sensible when it comes to talking about things. And there's so many, and
just bear with
I've talked to a lot of different people about this whole thing with the Democrat Socialists of America, the communists who are infiltrating the Democrat Party. And a lot of people are trying to convince me that it's not that big of a deal. I think it is a bit of a bigger deal. When you ask different Democrats about these people coming in, the communists, they have unveiled their platform for the near future. They would like to do away with the Senate. They want to have open borders, no policing. I mean, complete chaos, complete anarchy. And they want to.
And how this seems like a good fucking idea.
Well, it's not a good idea. And so they want to take over the Democrat Party, and they talk about democracy and doing all this for the workers and all the other stuff. And they're getting support because people don't know what happens when you have socialism or when you have communism. So of course people like AOC support them and all that. And I saw a soundbite the other day of the governor from Kentucky, Bashir,
who's a clown.
And they asked him specifically about these Democrat socialists and the platform that they unveiled. And of course, he's not going to say no to them because this is a growing support group for Democrat politicians.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, well, they're very enthusiastic. Yeah, very enthusiastic when it comes to undermining the system of government that we have in this country.
He also has his fucking hands full because he's got a fucking senator who nobody knows whether he's actually fucking alive or not. So he's fucking dealing with that shit too. Fucking Yoda might have fucking hit his fucking final stride.
Mitch McConnell.
God.
I saw a guy that I used to work with took the photo of Mitch McConnell, and then like it had pictures of him with like Elvis. It was like Elvis was
like
in the room.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash. I think Roy Orbison was there. Like all these famous people that have passed on. And Mitch is like, hey, hanging out with all my buddies. Everything's cool.
Until what? August 4th? Is it August 4th or August 8th? Is there something that they have to? They need to keep him alive until then.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's beginning of August.
I know there's an August recess coming up,
but there's something that I didn't pay that much because I could really give two fucks.
But Josh Hawley came out and said, "Look, man, Mitch McConnell has
almost pulled
an obligation to the American people to because apparently he hasn't been up at the Capitol for a couple of months now.
But he's ready to get back." He's ready to get back to doing the hard work.
I guess
that was the quote. That was a quote
right.
That what was it? Jennings, that Scott Jennings guy said. I had a long conversation with him.
Why would Scott Jennings run interference?
I swear to God, I think he's dead.
But I want to get back to John Fetterman because I sent you that bite. So Mondani's out there, and Netanyahu actually was planning to come to America. I guess for something at the UN. And Mondani's out there talking about how, well, if he comes here, we're going to arrest him. Okay, so Mondani's out there and he's doing talking all this shit about Benjamin Netanyahu. And so Fetterman, who has been critical of the communists taking over the Democrat Party, has also been critical of this. Oh, by the way, you know who else wants a piece of that action? With the communists taking over, Kamala Harris.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, she's all about it.
Fucking word salad.
Yeah, she's all about it. She. Oh my God, look at all these people that they're very popular right now. I want to find out how I can hitch my wagon to them.
I wonder if they have a wine club.
That's a prerequisite, right? But no, Fetterman was on with Maria Bartiromo. And she asked him about Mondani, and the response here is classic. Let her rip.
It complicates things that you've got these very far left candidates winning and socialists now in leadership positions. I mean, you've got the mayor of New York, Zoran Mamdani, threatening that he will have Benjamin Netanyahu arrested if he comes to New York for the UN UNGA. Which is happening in September. What are your thoughts here on Mondani threatening to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu if he comes to the U.S.?
It's such a tough guy to say that kind of thing. He has no way to do that. Of course, obviously, America's not even part of that corrupt court. And so he's just a clown to even say that. So he won't try that. And I'll just sit down and focus on the problems that they have in New York. That's really not your purview. You and I know that. Sit down.
But we need more of that.
Yes.
I mean, John Fetterman all day long, man. Look, you're a clown. Yeah, you got bigger fish to fry. I mean, you got so many problems going on in New York right now. And to be, try to be acting like a tough guy. That you're going to see to it that Netanyahu gets arrested if he steps foot in New York City.
Yeah,
and then I love how you're a real tough guy.
you ran on
a clown.
You ran on a platform of free buses and fucking freezing rent and all this shit, and you haven't done any of it because you realize that it's not fucking possible.
Well, I'll tell you the one thing that he has done is. New Yorkers, I mean, I'm talking about people in New York City, have collected $2.6 billion in welfare payments this last year. That is a 71% increase over 2022. New York doled out more than $2.6 billion in cash assistance to city residents in 2025. The money reached a record 864,999 people. So over that's almost a million. It's shy of 900,000, but 864,000 people. That is a 30-year high, not matched since before Rudy Giuliani instituted major welfare reform in the early 2000s. The 2.6 billion figure represents a 71% increase over what was 1.5 billion in 2022. When coupled with payments from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, which is food stamps, the city paid out more than $7 billion in welfare to people in 2024. And Mondani wants more of this. The rise in welfare payments.
$7 billion?
$7 billion in New York City. The rise in welfare payments comes as some of New York's wealthiest contemplate an exodus due to what many have described as a policy environment unfriendly to business and moneymakers. Billionaire hedge fund manager Ken Griffin threatened to pull out of a major midtown renovation on hold for his Citadel offices.
That guy naked on a train tried to pull out too.
Yeah, I guess so. Because Mondani is targeting guys like him, saying, "Hey, when I ran for mayor, I said we're going to tax the rich. Well, today we're taxing the rich." They've got an annual fee on luxury properties worth more than $5 million, whose owners do not live full time in the city, like a penthouse that this guy has. The penthouse is $238 million.
Jesus.
So, of course, Mondani wants to tax that even heavier than they already do. Well, let's see.
I mean, he wants to do it, but it's not implemented yet. And it's going to take, he just can't say we're doing it. It's got to go through the process. But he ran on all these platforms.
Somehow they're finding the money and they're spending the money. The city's new budget is $126 billion. It contains.
Can you imagine Aftab? Can you imagine Aftab trying to fucking manage a budget like that?
No way. It contains $14.63 billion outlay for HRA, which handles welfare and social services. The 2026 budget allocates $11.97 billion for the HRA, and that gives the 2027 budget a social service earmark of over $2.6 billion more than the previous years. So in 2026 goes up, and then it goes up another $2.6 billion in 2027. So he is just like, I'm just throwing all this money out there, 14% of the city's total budget.
There's no way that that's sustainable.
I don't know how it is. And then on top of that,
I'm not a fucking economics major, but I can tell you that's not going to be sustainable. You can do it in the beginning, but guess what? You're going to pay me now or pay me later. You're going to get fucked down the road.
Well, sure they are. But people think, people are, hey, all this money's coming out, and they've got, almost 900,000 people on social welfare programs now. If they know that kind of money is available, how many more people are going to be jumping onto that gravy train?
It's just like fucking COVID. It's just like, or as you would say, the Wuhan. It's just like the Wuhan.
That's like the Wuhan.
People didn't go back to fucking work because they knew they were getting government checks. So it's just a smaller fucking version.
So now Mondani has yet another taxpayer-funded plan.
We'll probably get hit on fucking YouTube because I said it.
Called Parents Night Out. It provides free supervised child care for an evening so parents can go out on a date night without worrying who's going to take care of your child or at what cost.
Here, Billy, I'm going to put you with this fucking stranger named Dan.
Yeah, who works for the city. Who works for the communist mayor.
Your parents do
What the hell do you think they're going to be doing to your kids?
Your parents do not love you if they just fucking drop you off. It'll be like at a drop-in center.
Yeah, you're going to go out to a Broadway show. Congratulations. Meanwhile, your parents are your kids are going to get brainwashed.
Oh my God. Wow.
Let's see.
That's amazing.
Scheduled for Saturday, August 16th, from 4 to 8 p.m. The program will serve up to 500 children, ages 6 to 13. at the New York City park facilities across the 5 boroughs. There'll be activities and sports and crafts and outdoor play and dinner. I mean, what moron would entrust their kid to the city?
There ain't no fucking way.
So you can go out. I mean, how strange is that? I mean, isn't that weird that, hey, mom and dad, let us take care of your kids so you can go out.
Yeah, Tyler just said, I'd never leave my kids with the city or anything free. Jesus. God bless America.
Trust me, it's not free.
Oh, yeah. They're paying for it one way or the other.
So he's got all that. I mean, all those billions going out, and now they wanted to. This is just a pilot program.
I'd like to know
so
vetting.
It's just getting started.
What's the vetting process look like for these individuals that are going to be watching these kids?
Oh, they're probably a bunch of illegal aliens. Probably probably people that have convictions for drug trafficking and maybe murder, child molestation.
Dan, they're trying to get their
Stuff
lives
like
right.
that.
They're trying to get their lives right. They turned over a new leaf.
Hey, I left my kid with the city, and she came home. Talk about how the dude was touching her private parts and all that. Well, yeah.
Show me on the doll.
Yeah.
Show me on the doll where that's fucked up. That is completely fucking.
But
weird.
They say in their culture that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
So we have to allow those sorts of
things. It's fine.
Jesus.
So we had obviously Plattner.
Wait a minute. Before we get into
okay, all right.
Wait. Pappas sent this out the other night.
Oh shit! He's in the chats and like, oh, my page is show prep. Wait.
No, he sent this to me and you in our text message. Is this true that this person actually said this?
I don't know. Because
is that actually true?
I didn't.
Can we even talk about that on the podcast?
I mean, we could bring it up because Jill and I watched this diatribe of shit. And no pun intended. But here, I'll read it. So yeah, so Pappas sent this, and actually I saw it somewhere else other than Pappas. But
all right,
we're getting
because
ready.
I mean I don't know. I know he spends a lot of time on the Facebook
and Grindr.
I don't know where he gets stuff like this, and so this could have been made up.
It could have been. It could have been. Jill and I watched this. Their little Maine's little primary debate. We watched part of it. I didn't watch all of it, and we're going to show the video part of it. But transgender Maine Democrat Senate candidate claims he has monthly period through his rectum. I can tell you. As a medical professional,
you're a medical professional.
I can tell you that's impossible. You just have a bloody asshole with whatever's happening in said asshole.
The dude needs to seek some medical attention.
Yes,
does he not?
Yes.
I mean,
I want you to. I want you to
for his own health reasons. He needs to,
and mental health.
And he's announcing that did he actually say that during the debate?
I didn't see it.
I have my monthly period through my rectum.
I didn't see it, but I also
congratulations to the doctor whoever hooked up that plumbing. Yes,
you put it in backward.
Oh my God.
Now, I mean, he did in his his time to speak. He did say, "I just want to go to the bathroom." Well, use the correct one, but we're getting into it right now. This was, I mean, this is the shit that nightmares are fucking.
It was funny though because I saw that Pappas sent us this, and I showed it to some of our friends at the swim club, and they were just all, oh my God, man, And so, but there were a number of them who said they saw. I guess the video from this debate went viral.
Yeah, and
a lot of them said that they had seen this person before.
I just didn't see this. I didn't see him say that specifically, but we got a clip of it.
So we don't have a clip of him saying about
to serve in the U.S. Senate.
Oh, I ran for office several times, didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books, and then I suppose my transparency. I wouldn't lie to the people, and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like we get lied smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE, pretending like these victims did something wrong. Like that's unacceptable. And I suppose the biggest thing is like I'm just an angry citizen now, and if I got elected, I'd be an angry senator, and I think that would probably be their worst nightmare.
Dude,
what qualifications?
you are lying to yourself. This guy, he's
not a good job interview. I'm an angry citizen, and I'll be an angry senator.
My God, I wouldn't lie to the people.
So
you are living a lie. You every day that you get up, you are lying to yourself.
Yeah.
And look, I know you want to present as a woman. I understand all that.
I don't. But
well, I don't understand the mindset, but I understand that this is how you want to be perceived. But we all know it's. But in polite society now, we have to pretend. Oh yeah, you're very feminine. No, it's a lie. You are living a lie every single day. Maybe you're living as your best self. Maybe this is who you deep down inside who you really are.
But in reality.
But I mean, were they referring to this person as a woman on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah. See that's where you force everyone else to try and play along with your lie.
Now, if you watch more of that, and I only have that one clip, but if you watch more of that, there's a guy standing next to him who's also running. I think there were 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Openly homosexual, fine, cool. But he's standing there, and as he's talking, saying that part, as it like pans out, this dude's looking at him like what the fuck? I mean, I was dying on the fucking couch watching like the clip.
Yeah. I mean, wait, when you come out there like that and you try to talk about how honest you're going to be with the people, that's not a great way to get your bona fides there. That's not.
Babbitt says, I think his butthole is angry. That's why he menstruates out of his butthole somehow or another.
God,
I don't even know how that happens.
No, there's something else going on there.
No, there definitely is.
That's it.
Maybe some extracurricular activity
beyond the scope of my knowledge, beyond the scope of what I want to know about.
Pappas would know, but he's not here. He's just in the chat.
Oh my God.
I knew you were going to fucking show that. I didn't even pull it up.
Congratulations on your womanhood.
I didn't even pull that picture. I knew you were going to show it.
Yeah, but if he really said that though, and I guess you'd have to read the whole transcript for the whole debate.
And I don't give a fuck about the state of Maine whatsoever.
Well,
I don't care.
Look,
I didn't care that much to look into it.
The Democrats in Maine,
that guy's scary as fuck.
We're perfectly fine with electing a neo-Nazi guy with Nazi tattoo, guy with all kinds of questionable things in the past. They were perfectly fine with it.
They were good with it until they weren't.
Yeah.
Until all of a sudden
until they thought they might not win.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with Swallowswell out in California.
As soon as the accuser comes out and they're like, oh, well, we can't stand behind this guy.
Yeah.
But they hitched their wagons. You said earlier, they hitched their wagons to him, to Plattner. And then all of a sudden they fucking dropped him like a fucking hot rock. And he's focusing on his family and his friends. He had the exact same speech as fucking Swallowswell did. And the Drinking Bros actually fucking broke it down side by side. It was the exact same speech, almost verbatim.
Well,
almost.
Because they all go to the same political consultants. They all, all those speeches are prepared for them ahead of time.
What do we got to say?
Tell them what to say.
What do we got to say here?
It's maybe they think they're so smart that it's going to do the damage control and you'll be able to massage your message. No, they're out. They're done. I think there's a good chance that we will never hear from these individuals again, which for me is perfectly fine.
I grabbed this clip and actually kind of went down a little bit of a wormhole. Didn't grab the original clip that I saw, but this Haley Stevens out of Michigan, and this will hit Pappas pretty good. So
now what is she running for there?
She is Senate candidate.
Okay.
So a clip hit social media where she just goes on this fucking diatribe, like yelling and screaming and it was just weird. Like nothing that normally hits my algorithm, but that one did. and I saw it, so I started looking at it a little bit more. So I'm gonna pull this article up real quick to get background. But then Megyn Kelly fucking went nuts on her. But apparently she changes like how she speaks, almost like a Kamala. Yeah, depending on where she's at.
Yeah, different audiences.
Yeah.
They affect different accents and
So social media erupts
different
with,
cadence in your voice and all that stuff. Yeah.
with mockery as Democrat Senate candidate pep talk goes viral. Is this for real? So, let's see. In an attempt to inject some energy into her Senate campaign during a recent campaign stop, Representative Haley Stevens, Democrat Michigan, inadvertently created a moment that sparked online mockery.
Why is it always Michigan?
Because it's
There's a lot of crazy fucks up in Michigan.
It's the state up north. OHIO, baby.
There you go.
I'm going to be working on our behalf. I'm going to be telling stories on our behalf, and you better believe I'm going to bring it with a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of stick it to him. And I've got that video. But because that's the Michigan way. So this lady looks just as scary as the fucking dude from fucking Maine. When I saw her, I was like, Jesus.
It's always in the eyes, though, you know? It's always the craziness.
Soulless eyes is what I like to call it. The remarks, which came 3 weeks until Michigan Senate primaries, are raising criticisms that Stevens is not charismatic enough to take on progressive Democratic challenger Abdul El-Sayed. Maybe Abdul El-Sayed is winning hearts and minds in liberal Michigan, or maybe he's running against this. Brent Scher, editor-in-chief of the Daily Wire. In recent weeks, the Michigan primary has drawn national attention as it pits El-Sayed, a candidate pushing the party further left on issues like healthcare and international affairs, against Stevens, an establishment figure with backing of the Senate Minority Leader, Chuck Schumer. So I saw that article real quick, and I was like, okay. So I dug in a little bit more and found this gem. And I'm not like, I used to be a Megyn Kelly fan. Like, I'm just kind of on the fence. I don't know, because she's kind of changed her ways, like a Candace Owens.
Well,
she's a white Candace Owens.
Well, she's going down that wormhole with Tucker Carlson.
Oh yeah,
and
totally.
Aren't they kind of joining forces now, though?
I think so.
Tucker and Candace, and
I believe so.
God, that's a
I'm
shame,
not positive,
too, man.
But this clip is good.
Okay.
Jasmine Crockett situation going on here, where this person used to sound totally normal and has only recently chosen that weird affect. Here's some of how she sounded before and how she sounded in that soundbite I just played. 5B has the comparison.
Times of trying medical need, wars and flus pass. You will see darkness. You
imagine
will
being
be
married
pushed,
to that?
and our society needs you to stand together at this time. Our country loves you. To our doctors and our nurses,
I am going to be working on our behalf. I am going to be telling the stories on our behalf. And you better believe I'm going to be doing it with a little bit of joy, a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of sick it to them. Because that's the Michigan way.
I can't get enough of her. Wait, I have one more. Okay, this is the more recent version with the new accent, 6B.
Two of my opponents are not releasing their tax returns, and they're delaying the release of their personal financial disclosure. What gives? Look, you don't stop. I'd love to ask them, if so, how much? Did you give paid political speeches last year? If so, how much did you make? Why did you file a request for an extension of your personal financial disclosure? Michiganders deserve transparency from their candidates for elected office, particularly for the U.S. Senate. What are these guys hiding?
So somebody needs to tell her she's from Michigan, not Wisconsin, because she has a fucking Wisconsin accent.
Is that what that is?
That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, Michigan definitely has their own, but that did not sound like Michigan to me. But you saw out of those three clips how her fucking voice like completely changed.
So I guess, I mean, that one, the first clip that we see her in there, she's in Congress.
Yeah.
So she was in Congress.
She was a representative. God. And that was during
What the hell is wrong?
That
with
was
people?
during the Wuhan.
Could you imagine voting for someone like that?
Can you imagine being married to that bitch?
Oh my! Is she married?
I don't know,
Oh
but
my
could you
God.
imagine?
No. No way. Absolutely not.
Why were you at the poll so long? Hold on, let me change my accent. Did you bring me any candy? Did you bring me any candy, Dan? God bless America. I listened to that and I was like, oh my God, that's fucking annoying.
But that's where you say, I'm going out for a pack of cigarettes and you never come back.
I gotta go grab some Newports.
But you don't even smoke.
I am now. I am now. Trust me. Here, let's do
That's great.
Let's do a quick commercial real quick.
All right.
But yeah, no, but you could tell. Granted, the first one she was screaming.
Yeah.
And then the next one, somewhat screaming. But then when she's sitting there, I mean, just that was totally Wisconsin.
Does she have a chance to win too?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked. Again, it's a state up north, so I don't care. They should work on fixing their fucking roads, is what they should do.
Something.
Every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care in America. Behind each statistic is a face, a story, and often a heartbreaking message. It's not my fault. The Varner Foundation for Children and Families was created in 2020 to change this reality. They don't just raise awareness about the foster care crisis, they take action. When local agencies can't meet a child's need, the Varner Foundation steps in. From providing essential resources to foster families to supporting children who've experienced trauma, they're building a network of hope. Every donation, every partnership, every act of support creates ripples of healing in a child's life. These aren't just statistics, they're futures being restored. One child at a time. Visit varnerfoundation.org and be the difference in a child's life, where 100% of all donations go directly to families in need. 100%. Because every child deserves to know you matter, you're valued, and it's not your fault.
There we have it. Varner Foundation. Cheers to them for supporting us and all the work that they do.
I had Evangeline Duvall on my show the other night talking about that situation in Vinton County with the kids ages 8 to 18. I think there were 16. Was it 16 kids?
I think it was 16 kids. It was a lot. It was a ton.
Absolutely horrific. And I know my wife is obsessed with reading about that story and what's going on. And the mother, through her attorney, came out and said she wants to be reunited with the kids.
Right.
I asked Evangeline about that. And Evangeline Duvall, for those of you who don't know, she works with the Varner Foundation. She is a tireless advocate on behalf of children. She's been doing it her whole life. And so she was helping me kind of wade through all this stuff. And, it's a whole thing about the neighbors. And actually, there was actually truancy concerns with some of the kids in that family from back in 2022. So there was inklings that something was going wrong, with this family.
Well, some of them
years ago.
Some of them weren't even like they were home birth. They weren't even fucking. They're not in the system at all.
Yeah,
no social security numbers, nothing.
And there's reporting that there may be some kids who were born and died in that house, and no one ever knew. But I mean, some of the neighbors had some ideas that something was going on, and then she talked about it. She said, the whole thing. You see something, you say something.
Yeah.
And she said there's a lot of folks up there who are doing the CYA right now. So we'll see how that investigation.
I don't even know where. I don't even know where Vinton County is.
I want to say it's like a little southeast of Columbus.
Okay,
kind of in that area, I think. Anyway, the New York Post posted this during the course of our podcast today. They posted this at 4:12, which is about 40 minutes ago. That another U.S. service member has died following a massive Iranian missile attack in the continuing Middle East conflict, Central Command said Sunday.
Close to Chillicothe.
Okay. The unidentified soldier was killed in action Saturday during a controlled detonation of an unexploded device from a downed Iranian attack drone. So they took down this drone. The ordnance had not exploded. And so while they were removing it, it exploded, and that killed
Shit.
Our military member. Although a thorough search, after a thorough search, U.S. military personnel found unidentified remains at the location earlier today. An examination process to verify the remains is ongoing.
You know who we need to have back on is our friend Christian Bustler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's been a while since we talked to him. Soldier's death came a day after 2 service members were killed in Jordan in an Iranian airstrike Friday, and a third reported to be missing in action. Haven't seen any update on the one who was missing.
No, me neither.
In action. The attack involved drones and ballistic missiles aimed at U.S. allied forces stationed in Jordan. CENTCOM said Saturday's fatal blast injured another service member who is being treated for minor injury. So, I mean, we've had ongoing attacks now in Iran, and I mean, God bless our men and women in uniform. More than 500 or more than 50,000 U.S. men and women in uniform are operating across the Middle East right now. They remain highly vigilant, focused, lethal, and ready. Read a statement released by the Combat Command. So I think we're in a situation now where you just got to go in. You can't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And you just got to level everything in sight and take them out. Take it, and you got to. Unfortunately, you got to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in Iran who need killed right now.
That's it. It is the unfortunate.
I hate
part
saying that, but I think that's the truth.
No, we definitely need to just fucking make that whole area fucking glass. Call it a day. Be done. Nobody wants. You know, we're big Trump supporters. I believe in what we're doing in Iran. I think it needs to happen. I think they're kind of pussyfooting their way through it. And to your point, I wish they would, stomp the gas, just call it a fucking day and be done. And then bring our fucking people home. And then just like we do with everything else, we'll help them fucking rebuild. We'll do all the shit that America always does. But it's got to stop because you can't trust them. Obviously, how many ceasefires did we have? What, 3, 4?
Yeah,
maybe 5?
I mean, you know, we played patty cake, I think, for too long, and I really think I think you just touched on something that I think is something that really is a factor in this, and that is because we're Americans, and what we do in America is, you know, if we wipe out your country, eventually we help you rebuild, and so I think Trump has been thinking about that. And he knows the more shit that we destroy, the more we're going to rebuild, and that's costly. It's time consuming, and I really think that's been a factor in the way he has dealt with this whole thing. I think he really was trying to do the minimum amount of damage possible,
right?
Because when it comes time to rebuild, it'll get done just that much faster. But I think at some point that part of the equation is going to have to be removed, and we're going to have to go all out. But I love this headline, though, that Keith, Iran is furious after missiles hit the Darkovan nuke plant in Iran.
Oh. That's unfortunate for you.
Report came out today.
I'm a little bit perturbed in the fact that one of our service members got killed by one of your fucking weapons.
Yeah. Among Saturday night's targets in Iran hit by American attacks was a strike against the nuclear facility under construction.
It wasn't supposed to be happening, correct?
In what is called the Darkovan facility. Iranian government is said to be furious that we took out their nuke. Well, you know what?
I'm going to send you a strongly worded email, Dan.
Okay. I don't care.
Right. Here.
There should be a hell of a lot more where that came from.
Yes.
You're furious? Stop killing our soldiers.
You haven't even seen the finale yet.
Yeah, stand down. You don't want to be furious anymore. Stand down. Stop being a terrorist. Stop supporting terrorists.
And stop building nukes.
And your life will get a lot easier.
Yes. All they had to do was stop building nukes and prove that they were not going to develop them. That's all they had to do. But they sit there and, like you said, we played patty cake with them. Oh, yeah, we're not going to build nukes. Yeah. Everybody that has a fucking brain knew they were full of shit.
The airstrikes on Iran overnight hit a nuclear power plant under construction according to furious Tehran officials. During an 8th consecutive day of strikes on the country, the U.S. attacked the partly built Darkhoven nuke facility in the southwest part of the country. The assault that came the day after 2 American service members were reportedly killed. An attack on a peaceful nuclear facility under international safeguards is a clear violation of international law. Well, you know what? Sorry. Yeah, you can take your international law and shove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're at war, and you don't like your nuke plants getting blown off into space. Stop building them.
When you have, and you're going to have all the Dems going, oh look, well there's 3 service members.
Oh yeah, no, they'll be on TV
killed,
tomorrow calling war crimes and Trump's a war criminal and all the rest of it.
But yet, when Biden was in and we withdrew out of Afghanistan, everybody was fine with it. Everything was fine. The people that we fucking left over there, they were fine with that. And that's why it's so fucking bonkers to me that's a normal way of thought. And it's in our community and it's national, but like, we know some lefties that I hear them talk and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, I surprisingly hold my tongue pretty good and don't say anything, but hearing some of the bullshit, it was all fine. It was all fine when Biden was doing what he was doing. But now that it's Trump, again, we say it all the time, orange man bad, it's fucking Trump. He made a decision and it's fucking happening. All of a sudden, oh my God. Like you said, he's a war criminal.
Well, that's what they'll be coming out, and the propaganda is going to start, and we'll be seeing pictures of dead kids and dead civilians, and aren't we terrible that we're doing all this terrible stuff to these innocent people?
Well, and it's like like you said, like
it'll be all propaganda, it'll be all fake.
It's unfortunate that that's where it fucking has to go, though. We have a military.
Well, that's what our news media.
We have a military for a reason.
That's the kind of media that we have in this country.
Right.
They didn't want to. When Trump gave his speech on Thursday night, you got ABC, NBC. They didn't want to play it. CNN didn't want to play it. They wanted to spin their own narrative. They haven't looked at any of the documents.
No.
That Trump released. They haven't looked at any of the documents showing the hundreds of thousands of dead people that are on voter rolls across the country. But if you know what, you try to remove them. Oh, well, that's voter suppression. You can't remove those dead people. You can't clean up your voter rolls.
Yeah,
that's that's the narrative that gets through. And Trump is called a kook because he wants to talk about election security.
And I saw one of my friends in our local socials, and it was the 2016 election wasn't tainted, but the 20 was, and then the 24th was not. 2024. Is it that weird? I'm like, no, it's not weird at all, because the fucking facts are there. You dumb fucking bitch.
Hillary went and talked to anyone who would listen about 2016, saying that Trump, well, how many times did we hear it? Trump is an illegitimate president. The election was stolen. Russia hacked the election. I mean, the Democrats say it just as much as Trump does.
Yes.
So, again, we get the constant narrative that Trump is obsessed by this. He won't let it go. And anything that he says about it is, they always say, well, he assesses this without producing any evidence. No evidence of any. He just released thousands of pages of documents. Now, I looked at them the night that they came out. There are a lot of redactions in there, which is a little unfortunate, but there's still a lot of information to be gleaned.
It's just like every other release, though. The JFK fucking files that were released. They're gonna redact the shit. Why everybody gets so fucking hyped up about, oh my God, all this information is gonna come out. You have to fucking have a brain to know they're not gonna give you all the information. Granted,
yeah.
Whether it's Republican or Democrat, our government is never gonna give us all of the fucking facts. I don't care which side it is. I'm not anti-government. I just know those things, those sleeping dogs just need to fucking lie where they are. Everyone's like, oh, release the Epstein files. Okay, they released some, and there was nothing that was putting fucking Trump, because that's what they were fucking going on.
Yeah.
Never mind Bill Clinton. Never mind all the other celebrities that fucking rode the Lolita Express.
All they want to do is get something.
Nobody gave a fuck that Will Smith was on that fucking plane. Nobody gave a shit. But it's, oh, Trump was on it. Well, guess what? It was able to be tracked, and you didn't like the fucking answer, so you wanted more. JFK files, I want more. They're not going to give it to you. They're not. Like, it's just, the sooner you wrap your fucking mind around that, just fucking do your fucking shit. Do the right thing. And let's keep our people, let's take care of.
All I want out of the Epstein thing is if there were guys who were abusing these young girls, I want them brought to justice.
Yes.
That's all I care about. I don't care about any of the other stuff.
Right. Do the right thing. But the problem is the government's going to fucking hold it. It doesn't matter.
I know, but it should have never gone this far.
It definitely should not. I completely agree with you.
Never gotten as far as it is now.
Fucking Tyler said Will Smith was one of the flight attendants. Do you want to hit your transgender number? You said that to me.
Oh. No, I don't care about that.
All right. Well, then
I don't. But it just is another example of how crazy they are. He broke into the guy's home. He said, "Oh, we were just role playing."
Yeah, we were role playing.
It's like, it's like Nancy's husband with the guy with the hammer.
Oh, dude, I saw an article last night with his latest fucking DUI crash. He fucking crashed into a fucking Tesla and took off. Do you see that?
Yeah,
and it fucking. I didn't do that.
Well, didn't they say that it wasn't a DUI?
No,
he's not charged with DUI.
He's not charged, but it should have been. But here, I wonder why. I wonder why he wasn't charged with it. Very strange.
If I don't remember it happening, then I didn't do anything wrong.
Sorry, I was trying to grab my hammer off the fucking floorboard on the other side. we do have blue on it.
All right.
Little Miss Prego Bonnie Blue, who when she banged 500 guys in 24 hours, whatever the number was.
Isn't she setting the world record or something?
Yeah. So
good for her.
Adult creator Bonnie Blue details participants being gentle with her baby pup at a recent event. So she just had another event.
So she's knocked up and she's still banging.
Oh yeah. Look at that cute picture. Look at that. God. Look, would you take a gander?
If you're a guy and you sign up to be a participant in one of these events, how do you have any respect for yourself?
There's no fucking
I mean, really.
There's no way.
Hey, look at me. I'm dick number 28 on this
644. So this article reads: Bonnie Blue isn't letting pregnancy get in the way of her professional life during a 10-hour stunt. 10 hours.
10 hours.
10 hours. Staged on July 4th inside London's Portland Place, the adult content creator, 27, said in a post-event press release shared with Us Weekly that her male participants were respectful while engaging in sex acts with her. So fucking gross. Some boys were lucky and only queued for an hour, while others had a 6+ hour wait for my holes. I didn't receive any complaints, and the boys were all super gentle with my bump. I took 154 loads. And no, my waters didn't break, but my back nearly did. Hey, you want to know who sent me this?
Pappas. I didn't send it to you.
Joe Billy 0077.
I mean, how do you?
The press release also.
How do you be part of that 6-hour wait? And at some point, it doesn't dawn on you, I should just get the fuck out of here. There
are 7,000 other
there's
places.
An exit sign right there. I'm free to stand up and walk the hell out. Me and my buddies were drinking one night. We said, let's go to the Bonnie Blue thing. Now that I'm sober,
we made a poor decision.
What do they do for 6 hours while they're waiting?
Probably fluff it up.
They just stand around and watch, or what?
No, they're like in a fucking line. There's a fucking line. God. Next. Next.
Oh my
It's
God.
like standing in line for a ride at Kings Island or at fucking Disney. They got the fucking guy with the clicker. Yep, you're up next.
I'm sure her kid's going to appreciate that, the fact that they were gentle. Thank you, Mommy.
Jill sent that to me, and I fucking and I was reading, and she was like, "Oh my God, the quotes in this are fucking amazing."
Give me a quote. Let me hear it. Is there a quote from one of the participants?
No, the quote's from her.
Oh, from her. Oh, for God's sake!
They waited 6 hours to get in my holes. I took 154 loads. That's all out of her fucking face.
Oh, God. Congratulations.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? You're amazing. We'll play this video and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
It's not a Bonnie Blue video, is it?
No,
Okay.
no.
Right.
We've been banned on YouTube enough. I don't want to play that. This is this is what it's like listening to Pappas.
Oh, yeah.
On the podcast.
This is fucking great.
When I feel down, I just remember what Joe Biden once said.
And Joan, Shingang, Shibgam Spapaswa, Shanga, Koawa, Shingang, Shibgam Spapaswa,
The guy's face was amazing.
Shanga,
He's getting
Joan,
old.
Some powerful words.
Shibgam Spapaswa, Shanga, Koawa, Shingang, Shibgam Spapaswa, Koawa.
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
That's
Yes.
the president. That's the president that most of you were fucking
I feel much better.
all
now.
about. Isn't that amazing?
He's got a book coming out.
I know.
I know. Did you pre-order yours yet?
No, I definitely.
I think it's available now.
I definitely did not.
All right.
And I'm not going to.
Has your Jill Button book out here yet?
No.
Or the Kamala book? Have you?
I'm gonna put them both
Yeah.
like right here in front of both of you. So
We
you
could put
have
a
to
little
look at
shelf up right back here. Have the Kamala book over here and the Jill book and the,
That'll be amazing.
right next to our buddy Bob Ross.
I'm painting happy little trees. We will be back to you hopefully at some point this week. Not sure. Once Pappas gets back into town, we'll get our schedules together. It's been a little bit, but things have been busy. We've been moving and shaking in
I don't have a ton of windows this week either.
our own personal life. So whether it's me and Pappas or me and Carol and Pappas, or we'll figure it out. But we appreciate you guys tuning in on a Sunday. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Hopefully everybody has a great week. Stay safe. And remember, subscribe, like, download, do all the things. And we will talk to you guys soon.
See ya.
See you. Bye.